Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. So I'm on landscape orientation page, use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So we'll start with his eyes as usual. So center point, sort of middle is about here. And the eyes are just up and over to the right a little bit. We're going to start with that right eyelid, right? So we're going to go diagonal up first, like so. And then we're going to bring it down. He kind of has eyes that sort of go down. They're not sort of pointing up. They slant down. Down like so. Okay. And normally the eyelids are sort of thicker sort of lines. So then bottom comes across, sort of curves down. Like so, and then you just bring it across here. Okay, and we'll just try and even up. Our lines. Right, so then his iris, very simple, just curve line here, curve line here. Top and bottom of his eyes cut off by his eyelids. Where we come over and do the other eye, like so. It starts here. You can't quite fit an eye in between, right? The eyes are bigger than the distance in between them, right? So it's probably like 3/4 of his eye will fit in between his two eyes. So it's one of those animes that has bigger eyes than standard human eyes, okay? So just the distance between here and here is just a little bit less than the width of his eye. Okay, so you can't fit this eye in between here. It just goes over a tiny little bit, right? So then, moving on, comes down like so. Slanting down again. Like so. And we're keeping them on the same sort of plane, you know, and roughly the same width and size and stuff. So then this curves down like so. Here. And then it just goes underneath, like this. And then his pupil, again, just two curved lines just here. Like that. And then we have eyelid lines, so just up here, two lines like so, another one here, bring it down like that, just roughly just above his eyes. And then up here, then we got his eyebrows. So sort of start maybe here, they kind of just like tick up like so. They'll eventually go underneath his hair, so you don't sort of see all of it. But then we got his inside part that we need to color, so you just add an extra line just on top like that. And then we do pretty much the same thing on this side. So we go tick it up this way. And again, this will go underneath hair over here somewhere. So we might need to erase some of those. But in general, that's the sort of shape we're going for. Okay. And then his nose. So nostrils. So just two sort of nostril lines just down here. Like so. And then we have a smiling mouth, right? So it's got kind of slanted up. So it just slants up here, like so. And so we're just underneath kind of the edge of his eyes, his pupils here. And then his chin. Just down here, curves around, like so. Right, so top eyelid line. So eyelashes on top here to the nose, about the same as nose to chin. So nose about halfway between top of his eye and his chin. And then nostrils to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay, so this is halfway between here and here. So that's roughly your proportions, right? And then we go up the side of his face. You want to stop about mouth level for the jaw. Like so. So you're just like under the corners of his eyes across from the mouth, and that's where you go up the side of his face. And we don't quite go up all the way towards his eyebrows because we meet hair at a certain point. So I think his hair comes down like here. So you're stopping just about eye level maybe. You go up the side of his face on this side. This one's maybe a little bit higher. The hair comes down there somewhere. Okay, so he's got like these two pieces of hair that come down across his face, right? So we'll do those. So it comes down from the top of his forehead down around here. Right, and if you go over any lines, you can erase them. He doesn't really have a hairline coming across, right? He's just got like hair that comes out from his forehead. So he just has, like, he doesn't have an actual sort of hairline. There's just like texture lines just coming across his forehead, like that kind of thing. And then this is going to come down across his eyebrow out to here. Right, so then we'll finish off these sections of his hair. So another section comes out here, and then another one comes out this way and down. And this just sticks out for some spikes just here. And we got some hair spikes sticking out at the bottom of this. And you just go into maybe a spike here like that. Then we do something similar over the other side. So we got like texture lines on the hair. And then the other side of this comes down out like so. Spiking out back in. Hair spikes down like this. And it's like another hairline here. We got like some texture lines and hairlines and things on this. Right, so then top of his head, just up here, right? Top of his head, just there. So like roughly, like the eyes are about halfway down the head, right? So here to here is about the same as here to here. So the top of his eyes here, this top eyelid line, roughly that's about halfway between the top of his head and his chin. Right, so this is the same distance as this. So if you're wondering about proportions and getting the top of his head in the right place and stuff like that, so we just bring this, and you can kind of bump it because it is hair. Just bring it down that way. And the other side, similar sort of thing. Down. Like so. There might be some like texture lines here, and then some lines that go sort of back around the back of his head. like so. And I'll just erase some lines that we shouldn't see for his eyebrows underneath his hair and stuff. Okay, so more hair. Mikey's got lots of long sort of hair, right? So curve and spike out there. Goes back up and in, up to there. And then this goes out to there. Like so. Into there. Like that. And then we got like some more of that over here. That goes down in layers. So we have the first layer and then the second layer, and then there's the third layer that goes behind his neck. And so that comes up here. This comes up there. Let's see. So then this comes down like so, up like that. Another piece in here. Maybe a small one sticking out here. Down that way. So this side we're adding a little bit more than the other now. So it's a little bit different on this side than on this side. So that goes up underneath his ear, I think, yeah. So he's an ear here, and we should see an ear here as well. And then you just add some like ear lines and stuff inside. Right, we'll add his neck and then we'll do the rest of the hair. So his neck, he's a pretty long, sort of skinny neck, right? Comes down from his jaw just here. Yeah, we get neck muscle sort of line that way. Like he's really skinny neck now, really long. And then we got more hair down here, so spiking hair there. There. That way. And some more just in behind his neck here. Like so, and some more lines, just texture inside there. And then we'll add the rest over this side. So I think we see his neck going like that way a little bit. Curve, it should curve at the bottom a little tiny bit, and then the rest of the hair comes up from there. Texture line, texture line. Okay, so now he's got a big jacket on, right, in the collar. So the jacket, the inside of the jacket comes down like this. So you make like a, just sort of a Mikey volcano, like that. And then his shirt comes down the inside. So like a V just here. And then we got some, you know, fold lines and stuff on the inside, comes down this way. Right, we could see some collarbones in there. And then his big collar, right, comes out and down. So Comes out just from here, right down. And then out here, and then down to there. Just goes underneath his hair there, and then it comes out the other side in a similar sort of way. Here, I'd say. So you're just sort of trying to line it up. And then this goes down. Goes out and then down to here. And this has an extra line on the inside. Whoop. And goes around down to there. Same thing over here. Just tracing that line again. Like so. And it's kind of like a military style jacket. So it's got sort of a lapel on the top of his shoulder, right? And then his shoulder comes down here. And I always say like a head width, you know? So like the width of his head, that'll come out, and that's roughly where his shoulder will drop. You know, the shoulder drop, just here. That's how far out you want to take his shoulders. Boom, right? So roughly to there. Then we got like some extra fold lines and things just on top, and he's got like a pocket, I think, on this side. Well, on both sides, I think, and there's like a button here and a button somewhere there. And we do the same thing. So head width, shoulder will come out. Same thing. We got like a lapel here. So shoulder will come down this way. Okay, so we're roughly head width out. And then across like so for the pocket and the button. And I think that that is everything. Oh, there's like a little button on the top here as well. Is it on the other side? Yeah, it is. Button here. Okay, but I think I'll leave it there. That is how to draw Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.